In this video, we will discuss strategies and resources for tutoring mathematics. The strategies discussed in this video are broadly applicable to many subjects, but will be tailored for teaching math specifically. Similarly, the resources provided will be both multi-subject and math-specific, but the focus will be on mathematics. Additionally, resources are organized by the type of material offered. Plan ahead. Before beginning a tutoring session, have a general idea of what you want to accomplish and the sequence of events. Once you get to know your student a bit, it'll be easier to figure out what works best and plan accordingly. Be prepared. Know what topics you're going to be discussing and what activities you will be doing. While it is important to go with the flow and adapt to the student's needs, structure will help you keep it on task and make the most of available time. Review. Reinforcing past topics is key to your student retaining what they've learned. With younger students especially, more advanced concepts often build upon past topics, so consistent review will help your student grasp new subjects more easily. Communicate. Communication with your student and their guardians is critical for the student to get the most out of their tutoring sessions. What activities does the student think work best? Where are they struggling? This communication also includes feedback from your student's performance. From your observation, where are they struggling and where are they succeeding? Use multiple modalities to present information. Not only will this reinforce concepts in an engaging way, but it will ensure that your student doesn't miss material simply because it wasn't presented the manner most conducive to their particular learning style. An easy way to implement this strategy is to provide both auditory and visual descriptions of the material. Some students will learn better by listening to a problem, while others understand best by reading it. In the context of math, word problems can often be challenging for students to understand. Constructing a visual representation of the question by using a picture or diagram can be very helpful. Variety is another key factor in keeping your student engaged. Switch things up. Don't spend too long on a single topic or activity. While drilling a particular skill can be useful, students sometimes find it boring and will lose interest quickly. For example, when teaching multiplication, a couple drill questions are a good warm-up, but shouldn't make up the bulk of the tutoring session. Hands-on grouping activities and creative word problems reinforce the concept underlying multiplication while retaining the student's interest. Get your student involved in their own learning. Interactive activities are more fun for both you and your student, which in turn keeps both of you engaged. When tutoring math, especially higher level concepts, it can be easy to unintendedly over-lecture. This may be the best way to explain the concept, and as such is unavoidable, but having your student participate in some capacity allows you to avoid some of the disconnect. Ask questions and check in to make sure your student is following along. There are a multitude of resources available to aid you in tutoring mathematics. Tutorials are especially helpful if you need a refresher on a concept that you haven't thought about in a while. This can also provide insight if you're struggling to figure out how to best explain a particular topic in tutoring. Like tutorials, example problems are great for discovering new problem-solving techniques to share with your student. While less instructional in nature than tutorials, example problems can offer novel perspectives on a topic and better prepare you for different ways information may be presented to your student. This video provides several resources that give practice problems that you can use in your tutoring sessions when tutoring math. These websites will help save a lot of time and energy in generating materials. It can be difficult to come up with a new practice problem for the same topic in math, but these resources will ease that burden. If you have access to educational materials from your student's school or district, use them. This will improve continuity in their learning and allow you to avoid generating materials from scratch. The following websites have math resources and also helpful information for other subjects as well. Khan Academy is one of the most well-known sources of tutorials. The website offers a wide range of subjects for students in grades K through 12 and even a few college-level topics. Mathematics is covered most extensively with video lessons and practice problems for everything from single-digit addition to linear algebra and multivariable calculus. Education.com offers worksheets, games, and activities for students in preschool through grade 6. This website covers math, science, language, and humanities, and also provides resources specifically addressing the Common Core and state standards in Virginia and Texas. IXL.com has practice problems and written tutorials for grades K through 12 in a variety of subjects, though the materials for grades 2 through 8 are most comprehensive. One helpful feature of this website is that it breaks down every topic into small skills. If you choose to explore IXL.com, please note that it is based on state standards in Massachusetts. For tutors working with high school students, this website has a test preparation feature that may be very helpful for your student. IXL.com has an assessment skill plan feature as well that students can use with a tutor on their own to prepare for a variety of standardized exams, including the SAT, ACT, and TABE. MrNewsbaum.com is a resource for educational games and activities. A variety of subjects are addressed at different academic levels up to grade 6. This website is organized differently than many others, but still provides useful materials. The math activities are arranged by topic rather than grade level, though the site does offer specific resources relating to Common Core standards for grades 1 through 3. The websites on this slide exclusively include websites that have only math resources. Chillmath.com provides tutorials and example problems for algebra and geometry. While the topics covered are a bit limited, the resources are quite in-depth and useful. Mathgames.com offers math-related games and worksheets for students up to grade 8. The website allows you to navigate by resource, grade, specific skill, or by various official standards. MathTV.com covers math fundamentals through calculus. This website is focused on video tutorials and covers each topic and subtopic in great detail. Geobra.org is a bit different than the other resources we talked about in that it is more tool-oriented. It does provide math activities for students in elementary school, but the key features that set Geobra apart are the lesson plans and modeling tools for grades 6 through 12. In particular, the graphing calculator is incredibly useful for tutoring trigonometry, pre-calculus, and calculus. FET.colorado.edu offers interactive simulations for topics in science and math. These simulations are great for students who learn best with visual and tangible examples. CorbettMaths.com provides a wide variety of mathematic resources, including videos and worksheets. One thing to note is that Corbett Maths is based on GCSE standards from the United Kingdom. While playing educational games may not be the best use of your time during tutoring sessions, they're a great way to get younger students to practice in between sessions. MathPlayground.com has many different math games for grades 1 through 6. MathNook.com offers a selection of topics and games for grades K through 12. The website also has some worksheets and tutorials for younger students. Abakia.com is actually a multi-subject resource with games focused on math, science, and language arts. This website has resources for grades K through 6 and allows navigation by topic or by Common Core standards. Something to note is that many of these websites may not function optimally if you have an ad blocker extension on your web browser. Whiteboard applications are a great way to keep your students engaged during tutoring. There are a variety of examples available, including Google's Jamboard, Whiteboard.fi, and Twidla.com. Depending on the technology available to you and your student, different applications might work best. Other resources for finding practice problems include the internet or textbooks, either textbooks that you have from your own schooling or those that are available online. Alternatively, you can make up novel problems for your student based on the structure of example problems found on the different websites discussed in this video. As mentioned earlier, materials provided by your student school or district are optimal for use in tutoring if they are available to you. This includes your student's textbook, problem sets assigned by their teacher, or even just a course syllabus. It is much easier to tutor math if you know what topics you'll be covering ahead of time. The Education Projects website also offers helpful resources. These resources can be accessed by going to theeduproject.net and selecting Tutor Resources in the bar at the top. First, you'll see the map on the right, and then you can select a particular state to access that state's learning objectives. Scrolling further down, there are links to educational YouTube videos, quick links to websites, and finally, different whiteboarding options. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. Albert Einstein. Thank you for watching. We hope this video will help you with tutoring math for students of all ages.